Well, guys and girls, I am back in London. I've left Ireland and I'm finally back in my flat. It feels so weird coming back after sort of like nearly 20 weeks and realising, oh, this is what life used to be like. I'm very sad to leave Ireland. I'm sad to leave James, and you know, I had a lot of fun over there. Videos that I made over there were, you know, different to my usual style, but I really enjoyed making them for you guys. And I swear to God, anyone that was feeling super anxious about everything that was going on during lockdown, I was feeling like that as well. So creating the videos and, you know, interacting with you guys really kept me on an even keel. So thank you for everyone that supported me whilst I was still out there. And I know the content changed a little bit, but yeah, you guys have been absolutely great. So I'm gonna jump straight into this video because it's kind of, I've come back and then I've gone again and done a few bits and bobs, but basically my E21 is not working. Good morning, gang. I have had my hair done and I feel amazing. Oh my God, my camera's breaking. Delightful. Yeah, feeling a lot better since I got back. The first thing I did was go see my hairdresser, and now I'm back nice and dark. My hair is all lovely and luscious. Fabulous. So one of the first things I wanted to do was obviously go over and see my dad, socially distance, say hey. You know, it was great to see him. It's been 5 months since I've seen dad. And to be honest, I've seen my best friend as well. Like, even though I've been away for that amount of time, it kind of feels like the time didn't happen. You just click back into place and you're like, oh, it's like I saw you last week. So I'm really happy about that. But the one thing I did want to do, obviously I've got the M3 with me, that's what I'm in now. I wanted to go over and see the E21 because I thought I had a shoot with it. But then as soon as I got to the car, I obviously turned it over, dead battery. I was like, delightful, should have left it on trickle charge, my own fault. And then as soon as I put a new battery in it, so it's got a whole new battery, it then decided that it just wasn't gonna spark. So I'm pretty sure that the spark plugs are pretty dead, or maybe I flooded it or something when I was trying to turn it over and it was dead. But today I've come down to meet my brother, because again, that's someone else I haven't seen for 5 months. Could definitely live without that, it's no stress. So he's gonna help me put some new spark plugs in the E21, give it a little check over, and also he's brought his Evo 6 down with him, which is another really exciting thing that I want to talk to you guys about, because yeah, we can have some new metal joining the garage, kind of. Right, oh, so this is my brother's Evo 6. It was supposed to come on the channel a long while ago, but I did in fact lose the footage, which David was delighted about, sort of, not really. And I ended up driving the Tommy Mac version of this car anyway, which David was also delighted at. But this car is interesting because this may be coming to a screen somewhere near you before that. And here is, hello David. Haven't seen him for 5 months. Doesn't really matter, it's all the same. And there's my pops. Dad, say, look at this. Dad, you look really creepy, I'm not gonna lie. What's with your gloves?
Well, they're one size fits all, except it doesn't fit me. So it looks like I've got weather.
You're in the dark, come out of the dark. So Dad's great, for anyone who's asking. He's been fine, he's been cocooning, haven't you? You've been behaving.
Yes, I've stayed in my little man cave for 19 weeks now.
Good job, keeping everyone, well, it's more about keeping Dad safe, because you know what, like, oh, state of the thing. Dad's obviously been at home. He's the type of person that this whole coronavirus thing probably is going to affect the most. So we just said, you know, make sure you cocoon yourself, take care of yourself, which he is. So it's good to get back and make sure that he's okay. But back to today's work. This thing. It has been a long while since I've seen her, driven her, done anything with her really. And yeah, she's not working. So far, new battery put in it. Lovely, lovely. And then what we've got to do is we've taken the plugs out. Dave, what did we do with that plug that we took out? On the side. On the side? On the side. On the side. Did I look at it?
Yeah.
No, it's gone.
Then Dad's taking it.
Dad's taking it. Okay, so this is one of the plugs that we've taken out. It's looking a little bit smoky, but I think, to be honest, just to be safe anyway, because the car's been sat for quite a while, that we're going to put 4 new plugs in it. But now we're on the hunt to try and find some of these, which in Coventry, it looks like they don't have the BP5E spark plugs from NGK. So we're going on a bit of a treasure hunt now. To be fair, Dad's really looked after her. The car still looks absolutely mint, like even the paintwork. I washed it and waxed it before I left it. It's been left under a cover since then. But, oh, it still looks great. Although, even the wheels, which haven't been cleaned for a very long time, they're still in good nick.
they're not collecting too much to, oh no, maybe they are. But yeah, no, let's see if we can find some of these spark plugs. Don't make me laugh. Right, fire it up.
Bye.
Bye. So, bye Dad. Oh no. So me and David are gonna go and look for the spark plugs now because turns out I didn't have any in stock. Go on. Very nice. This is nice, isn't it? Brother-sister day out. We don't even like each other. This is just for the internet. Okay, right.
Things you do, eh?
Let's go. These really aren't that different to the Tommy Mac ones at all, bar like a few little stickers and strut braces.
Just touches. Yeah.
And what's this? This car? Is this? I can't remember if this is standard.
It's a GSR, they call it.
A GSR. I don't know if you can hear me. Isn't it weird? Does it just look like my eyes are moving and my eyebrows are fighting still, but you can't really see what can't really see what my mouth's doing. And for the people that have said that I've got a problem with my lips, fine. This is what's happened now. This is me for the rest of the time. Just make me cry. Right, off to Halford we go. Ah, the joys of Coventry City. She was a victim of 1960s architecture, bless her. Basically, everything is concrete, no matter where you look. Windows, concrete. Walls, concrete. Buildings, hotels, students, not students, but like student housing. It's all concrete. What's your man up to? Welcome to Cov. Right, let's see if we can get some spark plugs. This is one thing that I do enjoy about the Evo though, is that it has a large vanity mirror here, which is a lot easier for when I'm trying to do my makeup and stuff like that. That's a really rubbish reason to like something, isn't it?
It's got no light, as long as you're in the daylight.
Yeah, that's fine. Go, go, go! Hello, a bath. Oh, squeaky brakes. I absolutely still miss my bath, big time. Oh. So we have 4 spark plugs, thankfully to the guys at Parker's Parts. We gave them a call and they had them in stock, so that's ideal because Euro car parts was a nightmare.
To buy parts. Euro parts, yeah.
Are you having a sleep?
I have.
Oh, you're a bit out of focus. Oh no, you're in focus. Delightful.
Excellent.
So you can go back to sleep.
Well, I'll just have a managerial role.
A managerial. Yeah, you can just, we can wheel you around 2 meters away at all times. Right, let's get stuck in because I want to see this thing going before I leave.
I've marked up the plug wires.
Okay.
So that as long as you can count up to 4, you should be all right.
1, 2, 3,
9.
5.
Perfect. And are you going to turn my tape machine back on?
Oh, sorry, Dad. I didn't realise that I turned your music off, didn't I? Right, how do I get it off pause? Do I press the pause? Alrighty. Enjoy. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we've just taken this one out and I think it's just got a bit gunked up really, isn't it? Dad, what do you think?
Well, it's not as bad as I've seen. I mean, the porcelain is a reasonable colour. Does it smell of petrol? Oh.
Dad! I'll put the new ones in and hopefully,
Well, it's not.
garage full of idiots can change 4 plugs and make a car work, so.
It's not the lack of petrol, I think,
No.
that's causing the problem.
I think it was flooded, you reckon, when I was just like,
Yes,
Maybe.
I think flooded.
How do we get us out of here, champs?
Tug it.
Oh. What do you think, Dad? That one's just a bit...
Well, it looks a bit damp, so,
Okay.
and it smells of petrol, so, I mean, it could be a weak spark, so when I put a slave spark on it, a spark plug,
Yeah.
and turned it over, there was a spark, so
Okay.
Maybe it's just flooded then.
Okay. Well, we're getting there. I've got one more to do, but this is the worst one because it's in a really awkward...
What you need to do once you've got all the plugs out is to turn it over a few times and blow the cylinders out.
Okay. Okay. It's relatively easy.
You got it?
Yeah, got it done. Well done. Bit of positive encouragement by my father there.
I only did one and I raised blood doing that.
I told you you're not allowed to work on cars anymore, Dad. You've got to look after yourself. Okay. Oh, we are out. Actually, that one's fine. Okay, so we're taking all the plugs out, having a look in the distributor cap. What do you think, Dad?
It sounds fine. Looks alright. Might just give them a quick rub over.
Okay.
The rotor arm's there. The rotor arm is pitted,
Okay.
but just give it a rub.
Okay.
You're looking for anything that will cause the spark to scatter or not to be accurate.
It's great when I look into all the corners of the car and I can see that the paint is still absolutely mint, even behind all of the rubbers and that sort of thing. She does need a clean, but other than that, she's still in really, really good condition. And after 6 months of being in here without a cover, there is such minimal dust, which is thanks in part to my dad sort of keeping her in here for me. I'm very lucky to have this storage facility. Oh, I just need to check my makeup. I'll use the back of your head. Would you say hello, old car?
I haven't seen this old car for so long.
Oh, I love that picture with your car and mine. It's so cool because it's like the red and then it comes into the flames of your car. Dad, why have you got that on the top of it?
I wonder if the battery's...
Who's this? Oh. Can you turn the ignition on from there?
I can start it from here. This is not allowed these days because you can have your hand on the engine.
There you go. Delighted. Why won't you work, but you will? Oh, happy days. So you, okay,
you have to have the ignition on, but there's a button on the end so you can turn it over. It was very useful for setting the valves. You could nudge the engine around under the bonnet.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're allowed to do it these days because you could become tangled. What they want for you is only to start it from the driving position.
Okay.
But in the old days, we were made of sterner stuff.
And these are your carbs. Are you running twin 40s? Yeah.
Twin 40s.
Yeah. So this is what I think I'm going to end up putting on that car because you know all about this stuff and the little trumpets. Did you get red? Did you paint these?
Painted those.
You did the manifold as well.
Yes, but it needs doing again. But it's painted with Spirex.
What's that?
It's engine, heat resistant paint. But that was a long time ago.
When did you paint that?
Oh, in the 80s. 40 years ago.
See, this is still like, do you know, if you just like polished a few things up, like this is still a really clean engine, even after all these years.
I mean, I pulled the engine out back in the 70s, totally rebuilt it, and it's been tidy. Keep it clean.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Like, I just like the fact that I'll have twin 40s, or maybe 45s, I'm not sure yet, but I'll have...
1.6, you probably want 40s.
Yeah?
Get a good gas flow.
It's 1.8 this is, it's a 316, but it's 1.8.
This is 1.75.
Ooh.
7. Go on then.
Okay,
Don't...
No throttle?
No. Just a bit of show. No.
Okay. Well.
Try again.
Maybe she's just a little bit shy. Oh, come on, babe. Come on.
Not firing.
Okay, so we've gone for the first fire up. All fresh spark plugs. Check they've all got spark on the leads, and she's doing nothing. So we're still trying to trace what the problem is at the moment. I don't know. I think she's just a bit sleepy. I don't know. Oh, why won't you start? Come on. So Dad's taking the air filter cover off, and he says that we're going to check to see if the fuel pump's working or not, so you can just pour a bit of fuel into the carb and see if it will turn over. So hopefully, if it's this, then we know that it's a fuel pump issue, and then we can get that sorted. But I am not going to be driving this car anywhere today. Put it that way. Right, let's do this. Yeah.
Go. Yeah, there's no fuel getting to the carburettor.
I think that's where we're going to leave it there for today, to be honest, because we need to start investigating the fuel pump, and I have to go meet a friend for dinner later. But other than that, it's been useful just to kind of check out what the obvious options are, and next we'll just see. We checked the fuse for the fuel pump and it's fine, so maybe the fuel pump's just got a bit corroded and it's died. What do you think, Dad?
I think it could be corrosion, it could be water, it could just be moth.
Yep. Well, to be fair, she's happy out here for a while still, but a shame because I wanted to drive it whilst the weather's still nice. But I'd say for this week, that's me. I'm going to have to come back down here anyway and obviously get the 316 working. But it's nice to see my dad and see my brother and just sort of spend an afternoon tinkering. Other than that, lads, I will see you in a week's time for some more fun stuff. I'm going to take this chariot back home to London now. Right, yeah, stay safe, wear a mask, do your hand sanitizer, all that good stuff, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!